Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hanno, and I'm going to talk to you today about going green at Maastricht University, about my idea of what this could mean for our institution. Going green has become a very controversial discussion. For some people, it's become very frustrating because suddenly people try to impose restrictions on their lifestyle, meaning using less water and coming with your bike instead of your Mercedes to work. So some people, that's annoying. Others, it's simply their greatest wish to finally all fight together to save the world. But what does it mean for our institution? Well, for our institution, there's the question, is it only about our corporate image, or is it also maybe a moral duty for us? Well, I say, since you are here a community of at least 20,000 people, and we demand that of each individual, we as a community, of course, have that moral obligation to contribute to this movement and also to the fight against global pollution. At the same time, our corporate image is very important to us because we try to attract potential students, and being a sustainable university, as we are ranked already #1 university in 2012 for sustainability, of course means to attract more students. But now let's look at the hard facts of this university. Are we actually achieving what we want? Looking at the numbers and seeing that 720 tons of waste have been produced in the year of 2010. Is that a lot? Is that not a lot? Tough question to answer, because of course you look at the work we're doing, you look at the number of people, that's hard to tell. But the question we can answer is definitely whether the waste that we produce is at least processable, reusable in a certain way. And we can consider us here at Maastricht University a very lucky institution because we are situated in the Netherlands, a unique country when it comes to processing of waste. 64% of the waste produced here in the Netherlands is recycled, which is unheard of in the rest of the world. But we, here at our institution, we are not even separating the waste. So we are actively actually impeding the possibility of using the waste we produce. And that is simply not intelligent, that is not smart. And you would assume, knowing that 90% of Dutch households are separating the waste, university students and the whole institution should be smart enough to do the same. If you're doing it at home, why not doing it here? There are, of course, lots of advantages when it comes to recycling. It's simply the most cost efficient, a lot more cost efficient than incineration or landfilling. And there's, of course, the environmental effect. No worries. And so that means, of course, you can save a lot of energy, you can save natural resources such as timber, water, or minerals, and it is financially attractive to this university because we pay, and that's due to the Dutch system, we pay for residual waste. We can reduce the amount of residual waste that is produced by simply separating the paper and plastic from everything else we have. Because for paper and plastic, as you do in your households, you don't pay anything for the disposal. But for all the residual waste, you have to pay. So there's actually a great potential for our university, which is interesting financially and also, as I mentioned, for our image. So I say there's simply no alternative that doesn't make any sense for us to use. So I say we have to go for separating our waste in terms to come to recycling in the end. Thank you very much. I hope we will see a change in the future. I will be willing to offer the responsibility and implementation of the program myself. And I hope I will contact you at some future. Okay, thanks.